What it is, what it do, you jive turkey bitches, you. We are back with another dope ass episode of the Homies Podcast. You already know who the fuck I am. I'm your host, Ellis. And for all the people that have subscribed already to the podcast, thank you so much. For all the other people that haven't, I don't know why the fuck you keep coming back to my page and not hitting the subscribe button. It's really easy. Just click that motherfucker one time, bro. So, this week, we got one of the returners. One of those guys. You already know he had been on one of my previous episodes and we got to chop it up. If your credit's fucked up, if you need to get it right, if you're trying to get that new car, you're trying to get approved for that house, you want to get things moved off your goddamn credit score, and those goddamn boys, those pesky people calling your phone and they want your collections of the money, this is the man to call. The credit bully, a.k.a. my Negro. Kyle, what up with you?
What's up, E? How you feeling, man?
Chilling, man. Sorry I had to give you that long ass intro.
I appreciate it.
You feel me? All right, man, how you been though, bro?
Good, man. Just living, working, just trying to provide value to clients. You know, there's endless amount of people dealing with debt collectors, more specifically, is what I'm working with. So, you know, there's people that have medical bills, old phone bills, Cox cable, like those are the most common. But yeah, man, I'm just providing value to the people and, you know, just having fun while I'm doing it. So
that's dope, man. Yeah. And I'm glad you're able to come out because, you know, he in Phoenix. He a Cali. He come from out here, but he a Cali body nigga. You feel me? He like, hey, bro, start warming up.
I gotta go.
You gotta go. So I appreciate you coming out here because get a little warm about this motherfucker.
Yeah.
So thank you for coming through, bro. And so last time we talked, man, like I said, and you even helped me. And again, I don't know if I've ever talked to y'all about this, but I came to him a few years ago and I was like, hey, bro, I'm trying to get my credit right. And I didn't have bad credit. I just didn't have any credit because I didn't know shit about credit, how it worked. And I was always taught that shit was like the boogeyman. Like, hey, man, stay away from credit cards. That shit gonna get you in all types of trouble and debt. And when I had somebody that was more knowledgeable explain, nah, man, this shit can actually work to your advantage. And actually people that do have these top tier money, these people that really, they use credit cards, bro. They don't use fucking debit cards at all. And just explaining that to me, which is some of the most valuable information I've gotten as an adult, which I always appreciate you and thank you for it. I was like, yeah, man, what can I do? He's like, first of all, man, what do you like to do? I was like, I like to travel. Me and my girl, we like to travel. He's like, don't even trip. He's just like, what airline you like to use? I was like, I use Southwest a lot, but Delta is probably the best. He's like, I already got you, man. He's like, we're going to get your credit score up. Helped me get my credit score. Gave me a detailed plan on what to do, how to do it. Just had to, again, it is going to take some work on your motherfucking part too as well. You're going to have to do some things. But again, everything he did, nothing was hard. Nothing was like, oh my God, this is strenuous. No, it was pretty easy directions. Do these things, stay on top of your shit. I built my credit score with a secure credit card first with Discover. They raised my limits like crazy. And even last time I was here, thank you for that, put me on a little game. He's like, yeah, man, how long you had your car? I was like, I had it about 2 years now. He's like, call them niggas, man, and tell them I was crazy. Bro, I pressed 4 buttons, and them niggas gave me an extra $4,000 for no reason. So, and then I applied for that American Express Platinum Delta card, and ever since I got that, bro, things have been a lot easier, could travel easier.
Damn, I didn't even know you had that, bro. I didn't even know. That's crazy. Okay. How you like that card?
I love it.
Okay.
I don't love that these niggas just raised the price.
The annual fee?
Yeah, it's $350 a year. Yeah. But when they raised it, they added a lot more benefits to it, and you can travel. So every year they give you a complimentary one pass for a person to go anywhere in the United States.
Let me cut you off. You know what's crazy? I'm the credit man, and I've had like my Delta Sky Miles card probably since like 2019, and I just found that out.
What the places, the complimentary pass?
The one trip a year, you can take a companion. I literally just found that out, which is crazy.
And I told my girl, I was like, nigga, I was like, I already got, she was planning to, because they added Hawaii, the Caribbean, they added Alaska, and somewhere else. I think like they added somewhere else you can go, and they didn't have it on there before, because they're like, and I was just like, yo, we can basically go to Hawaii once a year, and it's paid for through Delta. So I'm like, so thank you for that. Niggas traveling do that.
Yeah, the benefits, like the crazy thing is, like you said, they raised the annual fee, but it's like it sucks, I guess, as us, the consumers, we got to pay a little bit more money. But when you look at it, like, when you look at those benefits and how much you're getting from those benefits, like, it's worth the money.
Yeah, for
you know
sure.
what I'm saying?
That's why I don't mind paying it. It's just like, yes, the things you get even going through the airport, even how you collect your points.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, man. Like, and you even get points on when you go through, like, Airbnb through Delta and things like that. So I'm like, it's
fire.
definitely, it's fire, bro. And it makes it, and now when I go spend money, I use my credit card on everything, people. And when I do it, is because when I use my debit card, I don't get shit. I don't get nothing back.
No rewards.
Nothing.
Yeah.
At least when I use that, it is going towards, it's almost like a savings account for my next trip.
Yeah.
So I'm like, that shit is super helpful, bro. And
have you been in the lounges yet?
I have been in the lounges, but I haven't been, I did it before I even had the card.
Okay.
But now that I've had the card, that's what I'm thinking too, because I don't know if that was something they were adding on or taking off with the Platinum. I think they were trying to remove the Centurion Lounge from Platinum, and I think they were only trying to keep it for Reserve and for Medallion members.
Okay. I do remember they did switch some things up. I haven't taken a trip in a few months. I know, what was that, maybe top of the year they changed that? Yeah, so I'm not sure, but luckily I have both cards.
Yeah.
So
and your boy's on his way to that Medallion status, so I'm not tripping, bro. Yeah, that shit definitely helps though, bro. But in regards to that, man, like, has anything else been popping off with the business? Have you been growing in any way? Have you been teaching people new tricks of trade? Have you learned any new tricks of the trade that you've added to your repertoire since the last time I talked to you?
I'm constantly trying to evolve with what I'm doing. Trying to learn, new tactics and stuff like that. I mean, I still invest in, like, education. You know what I'm saying? Like, I I also have different relationships with consumer attorneys that give me information on kind of like what's going on, how things work, or if things are like changing in the industry as well. You know what I'm saying? So always trying to sharpen the tool for sure.
Is that a forever changing thing with the laws? Is it something that gets updated? Does it kind of stay the same?
The laws stay the same, but just, I guess, the way you go about doing it sometimes changes, and as well as, like, there's might be different rulings in different districts all over the country, which can change sometimes just the way we do things. You know what I'm saying? So we have to adjust. It's kind of like a game of tennis, like, in a sense. It's like, we hit the ball over to the other side of the net, and they hit it back, because we're always like, they're figuring us out, and then we're also figuring them out, and all the answers are there. You just have to study, like, what's going on, and just pay attention to it. So, and as far as like growing the business, I'm definitely working on scaling right now. That's one of the hardest things I've done ever. Like, trying to scale.
It's definitely trying to take you from here to that next level. Is definitely that, and that's why I try to bring you on as much as I can, because I want you to get to that next level as quickly as possible. You feel me? Because you're doing something that's super important, man. Not just for everybody, but in particular, people that look like us.
For sure.
You feel what I mean? Because that is something that, again, like, my parents, I love them to death, but they had more negative experiences with credit than positive. And just the discipline even of being like, yeah, man, just because you got this limit with 15, 20,000 don't mean go spend 15, 20,000 on your card if your ass ain't got it.
We're just not given the tools. You know what I'm saying? In our community, for the most part. I mean, you see, if you just kind of pay attention to other cultures, and like, I don't want to get any slander for this, but Jewish people, like the way they, raise their kids, and the type of information like they pass down to their kids so they can actually be successful in life. Like, we're not given that in our community. Like, very rarely do, you have someone in our community that's financially literate. Like, think about that. Because most of the time, our culture,
you can even have money and still not be financially literate.
Right.
Because I know niggas that got money, but I'm like, y'all are fucking, you're gonna lose it.
Right. And that's something I also learned too. When I used to work at the Phoenician in Scottsdale when I was like 21, 22 years old, and I was making really good money. Like, I was making really good money, like, cash tips, tucking that in the safety deposit box. I had racks in there, but it's like you think about it, or when I look back on it, I thought that money was gonna last forever. Like, and that's kind of like same thing with like people that are professional athletes, guys that like are professional athletes. They start making millions of dollars, and then their lifestyle changes, and their mentality changes. Like they think it lasts forever, and it doesn't. Like you have to really play the game, and you have to play the game smart. Like Monopoly, like that type. Like you have to play the game smart if you want it to last your lifetime and past you, I would say.
Right. And hopefully with the contract JJ Redick was talking about, is like with the contracts these motherfuckers are signing now, if you go broke, you have a coke problem or something. Niggas are signing $300, $400 million contracts. I hope y'all niggas ain't going broke, bro. But it can happen.
Yeah, no, for sure.
It can happen.
I mean, when you start touching bread like that, then you wanna, you wanna buy that Rolls Royce and a Lamborghini, and then you wanna get a new house, and you gotta get your mama a house, and you got, and it's like, and also
to maintain that shit.
Yeah, and also too, with them contracts, depending on what city you in too, the tax.
California, New York, hit your ass over the head, nigga, on them taxes. We're gonna take 40-50% of your shit. Right.
So it's not necessarily what it appears to be like, $300 million contract or whatever, but I think you've this too, is like when they play in different cities, like
job tax.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So,
which might introduce that to people, and that shit was, niggas be getting, some of the states they play in, I'm like, damn, nigga, they be charging. They was breaking down. I was on. They broke down Kyrie Irving's contract of like what he gets paid, and I was like, God damn, they be hitting you over the head like that.
It's sick. Yeah, bro. That's why you have to play the game smart though, because say $300 million, but you maybe you make 125, 150. It's like, okay, well, what are you doing with that 125, 150? Like you can stretch it to 300 million, or you can just go, buy a bunch of liabilities, like, buy you a new car and like, stuff that really don't matter. It's not going to like last over time, Got you. And so every time you come here, man, we talked, and everybody, again, if you haven't tapped in yet, what the fuck are you waiting for? If your credit is not right, please contact this man, Credit Blue. We're going to have the info right here. We're going to come out. We're going to have all the info like we do every time. Please go tap in with them. And you come here and we talk about the business, but people don't really talk about what you be fucking with and what you be into. Because again, all these people that come on, they my actual homies. These ain't niggas I just bet. These are people I really fuck with. Right. And outside of them being really good at their business, they're actually really good people too. And that's something else I wanted to highlight, because people always think you gotta, to make it or to be successful, you gotta be this fucking big kid. I'll run over anybody to get where. And no, you don't. You don't have to be like that. No. And these people, again, like the homie Kyle is a clear example of that. But I know you're a big hip hop fan, just like I am. And that's something I wanted to transition into, because this hip hop shit has been cracking off lately with the Kendrick and Cole. And first, I gotta ask you, who team are you on, bro? This makes a difference. This might fuck around in the interview right now, depending on what it says. Is it Team Cole? Is it Team Drake? Is it Team Kendrick? I'll tell you how I feel about it. Okay. So, for one, I'm nor Democrat or Republican. Let's start there. Right? I don't political answer. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't really choose a side, because I fuck with Cole and I fuck with Kendrick. But J. Cole backtracking, that was kind of crazy.
That's crazy, bro.
Like that was crazy.
Yeah, you can't do that, my nigga. You can't be like, I'm the best. Nah, I'm really kind of not. Nah, nigga. Because every time Kendrick say some shit, that nigga stand on square business. Nigga. When he be coming out like, no, the nigga said, burn all y'all niggas hard drives, nigga. I'm killing everything outside, nigga.
No, it's definitely, I think like kind of with all this stuff in hip hop and just entertainment, like I be thinking crazy, bro. Like, okay, so we talking about all this crazy stuff that's going on with Diddy. Then you got
we don't get into that shit.
You got the Diddy, you got the Drake and Kendrick and J. Cole, but it's like, it'd be crazy because, bro, like I be thinking like it's an election year, right? So. Distractions, bro.
Crazy distractions.
Like, I be thinking this shit is so controlled. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, like, it's entertainment, but, like, at the end of the day, does it really apply to your life? Not really. No. You know what I'm saying?
No.
But it's definitely something of...
It's a fun distraction to the everyday grind, but does it actually affect my life? Both of them niggas is rich.
Right.
Both of them have great lives, way better than mine, I would say, in the sense of financially.
Yeah.
Yeah, this shit doesn't really make a difference, people. Like you said, they both great artists. They're fans that fuck with them are going to continue to fuck with them, whether you're Team Drake, whether you're Team J. Cole.
Right.
Kendrick is like, I personally think Kendrick is the best rapper of my lifetime since, I wouldn't say my lifetime, for the last 10, 15 years, Kendrick has been the dude that's been like, I'm waiting for you to drop something. You got my ear. Drake is the most popular. He is not the
How do you feel about Drake, though?
Drake is he's a good artist. Do I really respect him as an MC or rapper? No.
Is it because he light skinned?
No. Yeah, J. Cole light skinned motherfucker, man.
Yeah,
it's like, but it's how you go about your business and your music and how you move. When it comes to Drake, it's just like, yeah, man, your music is cool, it's real poppy, you sell, it's awesome, but do you make timeless music? Are you putting bodies of work together that niggas really can listen to 10, 20 years from now? And if you're reading this was my favorite Drake album. I love that album. But then when I found out, again, some other nigga wrote most of the tracks, it diminishes it. Because in hip-hop, which is kind of crazy with hip-hop, is the only genre where that's kind of taboo. Because pop music, you know, singers like Mariah Carey, Whitney Houston, they write on their fucking songs, but we don't care. But when it comes to hip-hop, you got to be the one putting that pen to pad. And if you don't, it's like, you're an actor, and you're good at acting, bro. You're good at reciting other people's lines.
Right.
And it's just like, you're not as dope to me. It takes away the cleverness. And when a nigga drops a double entendre or he drops something that's really clever or witty, you're like, oh, this nigga's kind of smart. But it's like, I don't.
That wasn't your bar.
That wasn't your bar. You feel me? So it's like, but you're the most popular, and I feel like people confuse that a lot, even like with LeBron. It's like,
here you go, LeBron.
It's like
we couldn't get out this question without talking about
like,
LeBron.
Niggas be like, you're the most popular, but you're not the best, my boy, and that's a big difference. That's a huge difference. And I feel like when I say that, if you asked rappers, just like when you asked, it was a few years before Kobe died, they went around the league and they asked a bunch of all-stars, who do they think is the better player, Kobe or LeBron? And most people said Kobe. I trust their opinion. Now I feel like if you ask most rappers right now, rappers, who do they think is the better rapper, Drake or Cole, Drake or Kendrick? They're gonna say Kendrick, because Kendrick again Drake has never made an album as good as Good Kid, Mad City.
So I was going to ask you, what is your favorite Kendrick, and then kind of how do you rank his album? Like,
so to me, Good Kid, Mad City, because that shit was just, it's still on, I think, the Billboard charts, like the longest album on the Billboard. It's been over like 10 years.
Okay.
That shit was just a cinematic movie. He should have made a movie or a short movie out of that shit, because it was so visually dope while you're listening to it. One of the best albums I ever listened to. I put, to me, To Pimp a Butterfly. That's why I was not fucking with Cole when that nigga was like, second album put us to sleep. Like, niggas that are dumb, niggas that don't understand poetry and free verse and jazz music and shit like that. Nigga, it is over your head because you niggas don't know how to read. You didn't go to class. It's over your head, bruh. So, but yes, even the poem that he did at the end of the album to Tupac and how he found that interview, I think he said somewhere in Germany, and was able to like slice that together and have an interview. The shit was dope. Even when he did the live performance of and niggas started fighting, and he was like, that shit corny, bro. And then he did the little acapella shit. Hard, bro. Again, I fuck with Cole, but nigga, you have good songs, you don't have anthems. This nigga Kendrick has I write. I don't know a song that Kendrick or Cole has that's as big as We Gon' Be Alright. And even King Kunta, he had slaps on that motherfucker, bro. So and then Damn for me. And then if you want to do Untitled, Untitled or shit. And if you want to, I don't count Section 80 as an album because it was technically a mixtape. It's like Drake's Thank Me, was it Thank Me Later? When that shit was like originally a mixtape.
I know
and
exactly
changed it into it. I was just like, okay, but Yeah, man, those would be my shits for him, and I will put those his first 3, Good Kid, Mad City, To Pimp a Butterfly, and Damn. I'll put those 3 albums up against a lot of people's first 3 albums. Like,
let's backtrack a little bit though. How do you feel about Future and Metro Boomin? Like, how do you feel about the album? Like, have you listened?
I don't fuck with them like that.
Okay.
I don't really fuck with Future. I think that it was just crazy because I fuck with where he come from. And speaking of that, shout out to Dungeon Family. Shout out Rico Wade. R.I.P. to Rico Wade. Man, just passed today. I think he's like 52. R.I.P. to that man. Organized Noise. These dudes gave me the production to my childhood growing up. Like Outkast, TLC, a lot of shit that they produced was all fire. So shout out to him. But yeah, he comes from that Dungeon family, but I've never liked Future, bro. I feel like the nigga raps he raps on some retarded mumble shit. I don't even know what the nigga be saying sometimes. The nigga's toxic as fuck. He's not the nigga that you you're not, nothing you do, Future, I just don't fuck with. The way you talking shit about Russell Wilson, I'm like, hey, that nigga is a great father figure to your son. You should be thanking that nigga. Don't be talking shit about this nigga on the train. He might fuck around and get your son to the NFL. What the fuck?
That's true.
Hey, man, you talk nice to that nigga.
That's
bro.
true.
You feel me?
Yeah, I think he make Future. See, I feel a little different.
I like Metro Boomin though.
Okay.
I do like Metro Boomin in the production, but Future, he's never done. I like him. I like Future on hooks.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't like you rapping.
I like Future, and I think DS2 was hard. Remember DS2?
Yes, I remember.
I think DS2 was hard, but I also think Future makes strip club anthems.
This is true.
You know what I'm saying? Like, he makes strip club anthems, shit for strippers to shake their ass to.
Facts.
Like,
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts. Yeah. So yes, and I don't go to strip clubs. And shit. So it's like, it's cool for where it's at, but even that, people that still make songs like that, it's like I like 2 Chainz. He makes like strip club anthems, and it's like I like his strip club anthems a little bit more than I like Future's. You feel me? Future seems real druggy. I can't put my finger on it. It just seems real druggy, my nigga. And I don't all the way fuck with it.
Yeah.
It's like, but he has lasted a lot longer than I thought.
For sure.
So I remember I told the homie, this was like 2014, 15. I was like, yeah, in a couple years, we're not going to be talking about this.
Yeah.
I was like, he has dipped, but he's still relevant as fuck.
Oh, he's super relevant.
Yeah,
super relevant.
So I was wrong about that. Sorry, Future. I was wrong about that. He's still out here popping in these streets.
Yeah.
But yeah, that and with Cole, man, and I will say this about Cole though. Cole has been killing shit the last 2 years. Nor Drake, nor Kendrick has been fucking with this man the last 2 years. Future's coming out shit, he's been killing everybody shit. Even the work that he be doing with Dreamville and I'm like, I fuck with it. Like, even he got that song, The Secret Recipe, even with Lil Yachty. I don't fuck with Lil Yachty, but that song, the way y'all found a beat that was in pocket, the way even Cole rapped on that shit was like, oh, okay, like, you going in. And also, it kind of showed people the levels to rap on that song.
Yeah,
Yachty had to raise his level to even get close to fuck with Cole, but Cole was just like, come on, my nigga, this is, that nigga was dropping stupid ass bars in that song.
How do you feel about Thug? Is he getting out, or is he gonna get out anytime soon?
No time soon, my nigga. Hey, I fuck with, and even Thug, I don't fuck with this.
You don't
nigga.
Like
don't understand what this nigga's saying, and I ain't gonna lie to you. Killer Mike's last album, I was fucking with people about Killer Mike. He has a song on there called Run. Okay. Hard as fuck. The intro's with Dave Chappelle.
Okay, I think
starts off hard.
Yeah.
When this nigga Young Thug comes on the song, he
turn it off?
Next, there's so many dope people. I was like, nigga, put Andre. You already had him on Scientist, and hey, you already in the studio, Dre. Can you get on this Run song with me? This shit would be, come on.
See, I feel different. I like Thug. I'm a Thug fan. I'm a Thug fan for sure.
See, you out here at the ratchet.
I'm a Thug fan for sure.
It's like, and I just don't fuck with just like when niggas become rich and famous and will not leave the street shit alone. You're rich, bro. Fuck all that. Yeah, slide doing the nigga. Fuck all that.
You made it out.
You made it.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Like, stop all that. I can see if you having some of your niggas around that, you know, still might be into some of those activities, maybe.
But also too, to touch on that though, it's I think a lot of, you know, like a lot of people just deal with like, oh, well, you turn your back on the hood, or you turn, like, you know what I'm saying? You got to deal with that, the politics of, oh, you not the same you used to be. You changed, like, so I think that's
sure
something.
Did. I sure the fuck did.
Yeah,
I didn't make all this money, nigga, to stay the same, stupid nigga. The fuck? I didn't work all this hard just so I could chill on a block with you broke niggas.
Yeah,
the fuck?
Facts.
You feel me?
That's facts.
Niggas are weird.
And I feel the same way, but you got to think about other niggas that can't handle that type of you know what I'm saying? Like, it really get to them.
Yeah.
Like, you know, so.
And I feel like that's why a lot of niggas don't go back to the hood, or niggas don't politic in the hood like that, or even, like, you see even Kendrick moving around LA.
Yeah.
Or Schoolboy. You don't see these niggas wearing chains.
Right.
They like, we know what city we from, nigga. We know how to move. People fuck with us.
Yeah.
But we still might be a lick to somebody out this motherfucker.
For sure.
And it's like, and that to me is just like, yeah, nigga, stay rich and stay where you at. Like, I'll come back with my security, do my little food drives, do shit to start school, whatever I need to do positive for the neighborhood. But going just chilling on the block, I don't care. First of all, just to let y'all know, I don't know if y'all know how gay that sounds, nigga. I'm just being real with you. I care about these niggas. Like, nigga, I ain't hang around bitches. What the fuck are y'all niggas on, bro? Like, are these niggas helping you in any way? Are they helping you better your life? Are they helping your mama? Are they doing something? If not, who gives a fuck about these niggas from the hood?
And most of them ain't getting no money anyway.
Nothing. You ain't getting no money. You ain't getting no bitches. What are you talking to me about? You feel me?
Yeah.
What are we talking about, bro?
And then here go the real kicker. This is the shit that blows me. They be chilling in the hood on blocks, and, you know, they claiming this block and that block. It's like, but nobody owns no property in that neighborhood.
Nothing.
Not you, not your granny, not your auntie, not your mama.
It's not your block. It's not your block.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Which is crazy. So it's like you're people are losing their lives over shit y'all don't even own.
Crazy shit, bro. Crazy. And that's why I saw this shit some years ago during the riots during 2020. A woman was talking about this on the post, and she was just like, that's why niggas riot and tear shit up. She's like, it ain't our shit. People like, oh, you guys are fucking up your neighborhood. It's not our neighborhood.
Right.
She's like, we don't own that shit. We don't own nothing in this motherfucker. And that's the reason why they can keep doing fucked up shit to us in our community. That's why they can keep shooting us. That's why the police, if Asians or Mexicans or a race of people that are together, if the police shoot 5 Asians, nigga, that weren't supposed to be that was unarmed and shit, and watch them shut this motherfucker down.
Yeah, it's different.
Yeah,
it's different.
It's like we don't have that unity. Everybody is for something. Like we kind of was saying earlier, starting from the family. Like, it's like, we don't want to pass on no information, or we just don't have no game. It's all individualized. Yeah. You got to figure it out yourself. And it's like, nah, bro, it's supposed to be a family.
Yeah.
You're supposed to, your family's supposed to give you gems and help you out. And yeah, we should be able, like I see a lot of Saudi Arabia people do this. They live with each other, nigga, for years.
The other cultures too, not just them.
Yeah, we got a compound, nigga. We stay all here. We save our money.
Yeah, everybody working, everybody, and that's something black people would never do.
No, it's like niggas can't get along long enough, bro.
Not at all.
It's like, what the fuck? And that shit is so sad and unfortunate, because that shit is also putting us back a little bit as well. But hopefully we figure out some other remedy to that, because that shit is...
I just think the programming is so deep, bro. Like, within our community, just how they programmed us to be. Like, we're... Like, us as people, they didn't, well before we were here, they didn't want us to progress and be where they are, like, in life and society. So I feel like, the damage is so deep that I don't really feel like there's a solution for it. Mm-hmm. There's just going to be certain few people that do wake up and understand what's going on, and then do what they can to change their situation and maybe the situation of those around them that actually want to change their situation.
Do you think it'll ever catch on to the masses, like to the masses?
No. I think the program is too deep, bro.
Yeah. Damn. And do you think, and not to slide off to some other show, but do you feel like, because I saw a congresswoman, I think in the state of, don't quote me on this, it might be Texas, but she was talking about reparations and trying to do, California, I think they've been more talking about that as spearheading that, like San Francisco area more than anybody else. Do you think that would help?
Give up on that. Just give up on that.
Yes. Yes, HR, if y'all don't know, this is a study called HR 40 study that they've been doing for the last, 30, 40 years or so, showing if they were to give African Americans reparations, what it will look like, how it would be broke down. And I think they've done the research, people, and they're like, this bill is way too fucking high. Mm-hmm. We need to stop this shit because we're talking land, we're talking natural resources. We're talking, okay, well, let's say we did own this land that has oil that y'all been pumping out of it for the last 70 years. How do you pay people back?
But yeah, even if they gave us land and money and all that,
it doesn't fix the other traumas.
Yeah, I mean, we're not gonna, as a community, we're not gonna know what to do with it. Mm-hmm. Do you understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We're gonna fumble it. Mm-hmm. Like,
I'd rather get it and fumble it though.
You know what I'm saying?
A chance to fumble that motherfucker. I'm just saying.
Yeah,
but like you said, that's how we said earlier. If you don't have the financial literacy, no matter how much money I give you, they're going to trick it off eventually.
I thought the money that I was making at 21, 22 years old was gonna last forever. Mm-hmm. Like, just like anybody else. See, that's another thing too. I feel like. Black people, especially, not just black people, but like when you touch money young, like it's not the best thing. Like, I feel like you need to develop your character, and there's no absolute with this, right? There's some young people that actually
have no level,
that actually do have the maturity to make smart decisions, investments, whatever with their money, but that's few and far between. Mm-hmm. But like your average person that start touching money at 19, 20 years old, like you're most likely gonna blow it.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you don't have the capacity and the wherewithal to make that. And the understanding, because you start touching money, then you start buying everything that you wanted to buy, right?
Which usually are liabilities.
Right.
Not assets.
But with the thought process, thinking that money's going to last forever, so it really don't matter. But it really, like, I played the game, like when I had that money, I didn't play the game right because I didn't have the understanding. But I sought the understanding, and then, I developed the skills and the knowledge around that over time to where, when I do start touching money like that again, it's like I'm not fumbling. I prefer my route, like my route of having it, losing it, you know what I'm saying? And then learning those lessons, trying to rebuild it and come back. Like, you appreciate it a lot more.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, you do. For sure. And that shit is, and speaking of learning lessons, this nigga, you just talk about that nigga Diddy.
Oh, yeah.
I just had to ask you about this man, because, again, we didn't really want to talk about this, but I had to bring it up because it's been in the news so fucking much. I just wanted to get your opinion on the shit. Now, let's not get me wrong. First of all, I don't want to kill another black man. We're talking about black men and killing people. I don't want to kill this nigga on here because until the verdict comes out, I don't want to kill the man. Mm-hmm. And he has been. We can't act like this man has not been important to hip hop.
For sure, no, for sure.
We love the most.
Well, one of the pioneers.
Yeah,
for sure.
And some of the things people don't even know, like he did. He directed Outkast's first video, Southern Playalistic. Like he helped produce a lot of Biggie shit. You know what I mean? So it's like, yes, this man he's helped open up a lot of acts that we seen throughout the years. So. Yes, and he gave us some of the best reality TV we saw in regards to making niggas walk for cheesecake and niggas fighting in the living room. Yeah. Shit was amazing, nigga. Shout out Making a Band, all nigga dialogue, nigga. Shout out, best rapper alive, nigga.
No, that was hard.
Right?
That was hard. But to touch on what you're saying with Diddy, is like, I mean, this isn't our first time hearing, like, kind of Diddy's a little like, Diddy what, bro? Like, that was a little suspect. Like, that type of stuff is kind of like, it's been jokes, but it's like when something like this comes out, it just furthers what your thoughts that you already had.
Yeah.
It's like kind of like confirmation. But I think it's crazy how he got the feds raiding and everything, and he just
out
doing like that blows my mind too. Like, you know what I'm saying?
He is big chilling. Like, he knows some shit we don't know, or hey, nigga just like, hey, Kevin, when them cameras on, don't look guilty.
Right.
I'll give you another reason to fire your ass. I will say this. Like I said, he's done a lot for hip-hop, but yes, there's been a lot of weird shit around you, my nigga. A lot of niggas dying around you.
Right.
Anybody that was going to say or speak on you, yes, I've heard all the people are dead now. Mm-hmm. The fact that you had Biggie's masters for a long time and just gave those back to his family like a few years ago, I thought that was fucking weird.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah, like, come on, my nigga, that's weird. And also, too, but not in his defense, but just speaking to other people, these weird-ass parties or this freaky shit, like, how are y'all other grown-ass people showing up to this shit? Like, y'all have to, I'm assuming, volunteer for this shit in some way, shape, or form. Maybe you thought you were going to get some money. Maybe you thought you was going to get some fame. And if you were thinking that and you did what you did, I don't feel sorry for any of you motherfuckers. Just saying that. Women or men. Because I heard a nigga was doing some dick in the booty shit too. So I'm like, if you volunteered and showed up and you was like, hey, Playboy, take that. We're going to do some weird shit. And you signed up and you did it, hey, that's just what it is. And yes, and there has been interviews and times where, like, I don't know if y'all have ever seen the Drink Champs interview with Fabulous and Jadakiss with P. Diddy on there.
Yeah, I remember
If you haven't, go watch that. It's kind of fucking hard to watch. Yeah. It's a little cringy to watch.
I remember that clip.
Yeah. It just made me be like, all these niggas is like, we've all heard about you, Puff, and we all kind of cool off you.
Yeah.
When that nigga said that shit to Fabulous, he's like, we need to party together. And Fab was like, nigga, you just came to my birthday party. He was like, nah. And when other niggas call niggas daddy, that's weird as fuck to me. I don't know what that is. You're like, yeah, daddy, we gonna party. Like, he was like, you didn't have a party like that before. That nigga Fab looked at that nigga like, what the fuck you talking about?
Yeah, Cat Williams tried to warn us too. You remember that?
Yeah, you gotta say no.
Yeah.
You got to say no. He gonna ask you to party. You gotta say no. And I feel like people in Hollywood try to make niggas like Cat Williams seem like he crazy.
Yeah.
Because he knows shit. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. Niggas that are like, I'm not falling for the banana in the tailpipe. I'm cool. You can't give me the money. That nigga turned down 50 M's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say this, looking right into the camera. All y'all that think y'all got, I wouldn't do this in morals. I know a lot of you niggas watching this podcast do a lot of weird shit for 50
million. Yeah.
You feel me? And that nigga turned this shit down and said, fuck y'all, I'm gonna go to Africa. And the way God works, he got it all back with Netflix, doing probably a fraction of the work.
Right.
That nigga had to do a whole production and a whole show. Right. He's like, nigga, I gotta do an hour stand-up and I'm gonna get 50 million on one stand-up. Mm-hmm. So shout out Dave Chappelle, man, coming back getting your fucking money. And fuck those white folks that don't let you have. How the fuck can you not drop a show with your name? That is the most disrespectful shit ever. So crazy, bro.
Yeah, it's that just industry business, bro. It's just it's very tricky.
Very tricky.
Very, very tricky.
And I know you're a Hoops fan. You got the Hoops shirt on.
Yeah.
I know you be. What's good with what you looking at for the championship and the playoffs and shit coming up?
So, bro, Kyrie and Luka balling. Like they balling. They look. The Mavericks are looking good. I can't sit here and say that they're gonna go to the championship because you got them Denver Nuggets. Yeah. Denver cold. You got them Denver Nuggets. You got the. How do you? I know how you feel about the Suns. You don't really. You
don't believe in them niggas.
Yeah. But I think
you don't have enough dogs on that team.
Right. Oh, you talking about for the Suns?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like you have a lot of good players, not dogs.
Yeah.
You need dogs to win championships.
Who else? Isn't the Clippers and Mavericks first round? Because I think that's going to be that'd be crazy. No, that's confirmed first round of the playoffs. Clippers and Mavericks. That's going to be a good series.
You know how Luka feels towards the Clippers. For some reason, I don't know if they said something to this man one day or something, but he stayed pissing on the Clippers. Yeah. But I feel like the Clippers, I hate the Clippers, and I'm a Lakers fan, so I'm always like, fuck these niggas. Shout out to homie Marcus, he a Clippers fan, but boo them niggas, bro. Them niggas trash. But it's just like they have a deep squad. They got you got 3-4 future Hall of Famers on these motherfuckers that still kind of in their prime that can go get it.
Luka make the game look very easy though.
Very easy.
Like
he plays at his own
easy.
pace.
Yeah.
You can't speed him up. You can't frustrate. And it's so crazy to me how he's good at certain things, but he's not like, you're not a good shooter, but you're a good shooter.
Yeah.
Like it's like his game is weird, bruh. We got the pleasure of seeing homie on Christmas. We went to the Christmas game when he played out here and he broke that record. And yeah, even watching it in person, it didn't seem like it was like he had like 40, 50. He had like 50 and it didn't feel like it. It was just like, yeah, it just did not feel like it, bro. Yeah, and I know this: if fucking Lakers don't make the playoffs, don't talk to me about no more LeBron GOAT shit. LeBron is fuck that nigga, bro. I want this nigga to retire. I want your lame ass son to retire. Just get both of y'all the fuck up out of here, bro. Y'all can call me, oh, you're a hater. Yes, I'm tired of seeing mediocre shit and y'all putting it up here as if it's dope. The fact that Bronny James is even getting invites at NBA looks is fucking ridiculous to me. This nigga is trash. Anybody else, or your last name was not James, and you were putting up the numbers that this nigga's been putting up at USC, they get the fuck out of here, nigga. You're not going drafted.
So you ain't giving him no leeway for his health condition.
Fuck no, I had a heart condition, bro. I have an enlarged heart. I almost died my junior year of fucking high school playing football. Yes, bro, it is dangerous. This heart shit is really scary. But guess what, nigga? Hey, you still gotta play. What the fuck does your heart condition have to do with you being a good basketball player? Even in high school, you were not him like that. You played on a team with a lot of 5-star recruits, and you were not him. You weren't even the second or third leading scorer on your team. What are we talking? Again, does he have attributes that it's like, yes, which I would hope you would have, being that LeBron James is your fucking father. You got access to every NBA gym, every ball. You can call somebody at 3 o'clock in the morning and say, hey man, I want to get 1,000 shots up, come rebound for me.
Right.
And somebody will do that. So yes, being that you have those things available, just think about Kyle. I'm sure growing up you played basketball. Yeah. Even if you just had a gym available to you 24 hours where you can go hoop, how much better would that have made your game?
I mean, extremely better, but also too, it's just the access to like skills trainers and stuff like that. That's the stuff we didn't have access
and recovery training.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, we used to go out, like, we didn't know, like, I would play 3-4 hours. Nigga, I ain't never ice my knees or ice my feet. Like, no, this nigga has all the best shit. So, yes, I do expect you to kind of be a little bit above the competition, but you're not. You're not. You're not good like that, bro. Like, and the reason I talk shit is because, yes, there's people out there that I feel like actually do deserve that position and deserve that limelight that's not getting it, and you're hogging it up. But again, you can't help who your name is or who your father is. But it's just like, and LeBron, stop walking back shit. Oh, we'll just let him be a kid. And you weren't saying that when you put this nigga in Nike commercials and all types of shit like that. No, you putting a target on his back already. You know what it is. You know what comes with this name.
Yeah.
You know what comes with this motherfucker. Yes, and yes, LeBron, you're not him.
Yeah, you're the biggest LeBron hater I know for sure.
It's like, everything I say though. One of the homies, Nick, he hit me up the other day. He was just like, and he was talking about how the JJ Redick podcast where LeBron's talking on there, and he's talking about the situation was 89-89 that was tied when they were playing the Warriors, and when he got that block, and he was just like, so I was looking for Kyrie to get the bucket because he was like the mismatch. No, I sat back and I said that to the chat. I was like, so you're the all-time leading scorer of all time. You're talking about you're the GOAT, and you got niggas guarding you one-on-one, and you're talking about I'm looking for another mismatch? You're the mismatch, nigga.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
How do you feel about his IQ though?
He has a high basketball IQ, but people, that to me only takes you so far because that high basketball IQ, where the fuck was it at when you played the Mavericks? Where was it at when you played the Spurs? Where was it at when you needed to make the right play against the Warriors? It's game one. You have the Warriors. It's the 2018 Warriors. This one, they got KD. They killing. Nigga, you had a chance to steal game one at home. You got 49 fucking points. You got Steph Curry guarding you. You got the smallest and worst defender on the floor guarding you. And you pass it to George Hill for the game? George fucking Hill? Nigga, bruh. You got 40. Shoot that motherfucker, bruh. I can live with my best player shooting a shot and missing it and we don't win. I can live with that. I cannot live with a bum-ass nigga like, yeah, no disrespect, George Hill, but you shouldn't be doing no shit like that in the finals. And he missed the fucking free throws. And then you go into overtime and you have 2 fucking points.
So if it was Ray Allen, he kicked it too, would that be straight?
No, don't kick it to anybody. You have the worst defender.
If you have Ray Allen open for 3.
If you have Ray Allen open for 3, okay,
right.
Swing that.
Like
swing.
If the double come and Ray Allen
and so that's what the homie tried to say.
Yeah.
He was just like, he's like, bro, you don't know basketball. This is no brainer. He got double. So you know me, I'm petty wop, nigga. So people act like YouTube don't exist. So I found the clip. It's Iguodala guarding this nigga one-on-one, no help, no double, and the nigga missed the hook shot, tried to hit it, missed. I'm like, and then with Kyrie, he just gave it up to Kyrie. Kyrie did his thing, mix, hit it. I was just like, bro, Kyrie is I will say this, Kyrie is a better basketball player than LeBron James. For all you people that don't know basketball, I will argue that with anybody. From a skill standpoint, name me something that LeBron James does better than Kyrie Irving. I'll wait.
So what I'll say is, this is what I'll say. As far as game, I like Kyrie's game more than LeBron's, but LeBron is a better player.
No, he's not. He's more athletic. He has more of the athletic build, but it's like, if I need a game-winning bucket, I'm going to Kyrie. Who's the better shooter?
Who's the better defender?
I'll give LeBron that, but it's like, when's the last time you seen LeBron clamp anybody?
Who's a better rebounder?
I would say, if you take LeBron for his size, LeBron to me has always been a mediocre rebounder. You've never even averaged over double digits for rebounding. So I would say y'all niggas about the same. Because Kyrie, he averaged about 4 or 5 rebounds for a little nigga. That's good. It's like, and for you, only averaging 7 for your career, and you're 6'9", 260, no, it's not that great. Ball handling, shooting, the things that are really important in the game, being able to create your own bucket, being able to have, like LeBron said this on the podcast, like, I don't like when people talk about having a bag. Yeah, of course you don't like people talking about that because you don't have one, nigga. So of course you don't like when people bring that up because you don't have any what's LeBron's go-to move? Was it this shit? That's his go-to move, nigga, that you just started doing 2-3 seasons ago. Get the fuck out of here with that bum shit, bro. No, and the fact that niggas can guard you one-on-one, the fact that people that have played you multiple times in the finals have won finals MVP, that is disrespectful. Iguodala won finals MVP. Kawhi has won finals MVP. That's not a good look. That's not. That's your nigga. Hey, everybody in the locker room like, hey, nigga, that was your man, nigga. Like,
that's funny.
That's fucking.
So how do you feel about the Warriors and like, are they they made the play-in, right?
Yeah, they're gonna be in the play-in, but shit, they
you think it's over for them?
Yeah, they gonna do something with Clay. I feel like Clay's gonna be the first chopping block. They gonna get rid of Clay.
Get another ring. And I'm not saying in San Francisco. I'm just saying.
He has to stay in San Fran. Okay. He's not going anywhere. Steph ain't going nowhere.
So, do you think they could build another team to win a ring?
Yes. Yes, it's because you have an environment that's a cool environment. Steph isn't you need to play.
You want to talk about a dog? Steph Curry's a dog.
He is a dog, but he's not a competitor. He's not a leader that's gonna yell at you. Like the shit Draymond's been doing. A real leader would have got in Draymond's ass. Yeah, you better chill the fuck out, bro. Yeah. You doing shit that's like, I understand you being aggressive, you being that, but now you costing the team, and nigga, you leaving the team, making my fucking job harder now. I need you out there.
Yeah.
Stop doing that stupid shit, bro. So. But again, it's like KD. KD's not that type of leader. Mm-hmm. That's why I feel like the Suns struggle. Yeah. Devin's not that, nor is fucking KD. And Bradley Beal, he's like, nigga, I'm like the third option. I'm not about to tell you 2 niggas anything. So it's just like, who takes that role? And I think KD should take that role because you're the league MVP, nigga. You're the finals MVP. Mm-hmm. You've been in those situations. They haven't. Right. So you automatically need to be like, hey, we need a bucket. Fuck all that. Clear that and come to me. Mm-hmm. Unless we got a weak ass number 2 or 3 defender guarding Devin. All right, then we're gonna give it to Devin because no number 2 or 3 defender. Nice. Yeah, no number 2 or 3 defender. And even Devin and Jason Tatum are the 2 niggas in the league I don't fully fuck with because there's something about their game that's not fully developed. Offensively, crazy. I think it's when you get your buckets and also what you do on the defensive end of the floor, it dims your greatness. You're not effective at all on the other end of the floor. And to me, that's what makes great players. Even KD, even like we talk about LeBron, even Steph. Shit, Steph even was 2-3 time steals leader in the league. Even though he's not gonna clamp anybody,
right.
But you gotta. He's a smart player. He's gonna make you think about that motherfucker.
Oh, this one thing I want to talk about. What do you think about that disrespectful ass statue they got Allen Iverson?
Bro, you mean that little mini trophy they gave this nigga, this little fucking munchkin mini-me shit they gave this?
Bro, I'd have been sick.
I would have been mad as fuck. I would have been like, y'all get me the fuck out of here. I don't want to do this no more. Shout out to AI, man, because he a real nigga, bro. And if y'all ain't never seen his 30 for 30 or nothing, y'all understand probably why that man be emotional all the time. He went through some shit to get to the league, bro. And then being in the league, being as small as he is, still doing what the fuck he do. And players like him is the players we appreciate. Yes, you went out and partied your shit, but every time you're on that floor, it made it seem like this nigga will break an arm, break a face. I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna hoop. And nowadays, you be hearing niggas out. I heard Bradley Bill sat out the other day because he had a sprained finger. Nigga, you're a pussy. I will show you this. I have this scar on my finger, right? Back when I was in high school, we were in a basketball tournament, and a nigga tried to hit the ball off my hand, and I caught it. And when I caught it, I was like, ah, shit, that hot. Looked down, ball was hanging out my finger, just swinging.
Oh, damn.
Had to stop the game. Coach tried to put it back in. He's like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I was like, nigga, if you don't let go of my fucking finger, get me to the hospital. Pop my shit back in. A couple weeks later, we have a tournament at San Diego State. I play in the tournament. I wrap this motherfucker up, and I play. Nigga, you're getting paid millions. And there's people that paid a lot of money to come see you play. And y'all motherfuckers are sitting out for sprayed fingers? Trash, bro. This nigga Kobe didn't even have an arm working. He was like, I'll shoot left-handed.
Yeah.
Don't trip. I miss players like that.
Yeah.
Y'all niggas are soft nowadays, bro. Y'all niggas stay getting hurt. So, shout out to Giannis. Hope he get better. Bucks ain't looking good.
He injured right now?
Yeah, and it was a non-contact injury, which is those are the scary
Oh, that's
ones.
when he
was running down the field.
Yeah.
So I was just like, I hope he's all right. The Bucks. And it's not looking good for Dame. Because Dame don't understand, if you don't win there, it's going to look all bad for your career.
Yeah, for sure.
And Drew Holiday looking like, let me win another one in Boston. Right. Oh, it's up. And the Bucks going to look stupid.
They just got smacked, though, didn't they? By the Knicks? Didn't the Celtics just got snapped by the Knicks?
Yeah, that nigga Jalen looking stupid. Jalen Brunson, shout out Jalen Brunson, even though I don't fuck with Jalen Brunson, because he shoots the shit on my fucking North Carolina team back when he was in college at Villanova, hitting game winners and shit, making us lose the championship. So fuck you forever for that. But hey, you balling in the league right now. You killing niggas, bro. In Dallas, you fucked up by letting him go. You should have kept him. Imagine if y'all were able to keep him and Kyrie too. Oh my God.
But who are you taking, Brunson over Kyrie? Or
I'm taking Kyrie.
Yeah,
it's not. Yeah, but Brunson, he's balling, bro. Yeah. He's balling, bro. Hey, man, we gotta get the fuck up out of here. We've been over a goddamn hour and shit. Hey, man, I love you coming through, bro. You already know I appreciate you.
Always.
If y'all haven't, man, go hit the goddamn Credit Bully up online. We're gonna have all the info right here. Go get your credit right and get your life right by subscribing to the Homies Podcast. You already know, pimp. I love y'all. We'll see y'all again next week. Peace.